want to give her a kiss. Hey, I give her a kiss.
Malone's dad unexpectedly passed away at the age of 39 when Malone's mum was just 8 weeks pregnant. He didn't even get a chance to see the first scan. With every birthday, Christmas or big event, his mum makes sure his late father is heavily involved with the opening of the gifts. She puts a wrapped present at the headstone before he gets there, and Malone races over to the grave and unveils his gift from his father. She said, "I was 8 weeks pregnant and he sadly died. It wasn't expected at all. I fell pregnant in November. He was absolutely over the moon, even picked a name before I had even had the scan. I filmed it to keep for Malone. I take photos and videos every time we go down to the graveyard for Malone to keep." After the recording finished, Malone asked to build a scooter. His favourite place to be is going to see Daddy. This young boy lost his older sister when she was only 7 years old.
Aw, you can pull out those Easter things over here in the ground if you want. No, right here. Oh.
In this heartwarming video, he lovingly places his umbrella on Kinsley's gravestone so it doesn't get wet from the rain. This is the heartwarming footage showing 4 brothers uniting for their late sister by continuing her tradition of wearing large bows in their hair. The boys' affection for their older sister Kinsley, who passed at just 7 years old, is evident as they repeatedly change her old bows on her photo frame. Emily's 4 boys include Kip, 6, Cole, 5, Connor, 3, and Kason, 1, with Kip being born just 2 days before Kinsley passed away. Growing up, Kinsley had often liked to wear a bow that was bigger than her head, and in turn, the family have decided to continue the fashion trend in her memory. Talking about the emotional footage, Emily said, "My son wanted to go to the cemetery to check on his sister Kinsley after a few local storms. Her brothers changed the bows in her hair as a way to include her continually in our everyday lives, 6 years after she passed away. When Kinsley was alive, she wore a bow bigger than her head most days. It was her thing and we loved it. So, when she died, we decided that we didn't want to stop changing her bows, and we didn't. As a family who has experienced child loss, these moments are invaluable. They showed that the existence of love has no limits."
It all started with a 25-pack of 6-inch bows from Etsy when Kinsley was born. They were too big for her head, and she wore them all the time. When she died, we knew we had to keep the tradition going. So we bought medium-sized small wood canvas, hot glued a piece of ribbon in a little loop, and now we can change her bow all the time.
This little girl showed remarkable bravery when she cut off her long blonde hair after beginning chemotherapy.
Wait a second. You're going to do it then?
And she did it with a smile.
Go on then.
In footage filmed by her mum, Jodie,
Go on.
Penny, 7, can be seen with her hair in bunches before she smiles and bravely begins the process of cutting it off. The youngster had to make the difficult decision after she was diagnosed with bone marrow failure that required her to have a stem cell transplant. Ahead of the transplant, Penny began chemotherapy, which sadly causes hair loss.
Can you do it?
This potentially devastating side effect took place just 2 weeks after treatment, with poor Penny losing her blonde locks whenever she brushed her hair. Penny's mum, Jodie, then had to sit her down to have a difficult conversation about cutting it off. But to her surprise and admiration, Penny was totally game for taking control of the situation.
Yeah, but you got to just do that bit there, look.
Jodie said, "She was a little nervous, but also excited beforehand. She smiled throughout and enjoyed having the responsibility of cutting her hair."
Do you want me to do it?
Penny told me that she loved her short hair and that it looked so pretty. She was pleased with the outcome.
Right then. So you're going to hold it. So that bit, so you get all your ponytail. You get it all. Hold it all. Right, hold it all to the bottom.
Bone marrow failure, also known as CAMT, causes the blood-producing cells in bone marrow to not work as they should. With CAMT, the bone marrow stops producing pallets, which are important in blood clotting and preventing bleeding.
Okay.
So that is the shortest ponytail that feels weird.
You like hide it? Right, let's see then. Let's see. So we need it to go to about there.
Once more hair started falling out, Jodie took over and cut off the rest of Penny's hair, leaving her bald, as Penny didn't like the shears.
Oh, wow! I love it! That looks so good! I know, doesn't it look gorgeous?
At this point, Penny got to shave her teddy bear's hair to make herself feel better too.
Bold is brave. Boy is bonkers.
Are you relaxed? Does it feel nice?
While Penny eventually lost all of her hair as a result of the treatment, her blonde locks began growing back, and she now has a full head of curly blonde hair. 1 year on from having her transplant, Penny is cured of her condition and is living her best life with her new shorter hair, which she is excited to see slowly but surely growing back. Her mum revealed that she loves to dance, ride her bike and play with her cousins. Jodie said, "We spoke about cutting it shorter, and as soon as I mentioned the idea, Penny was totally game for it. I was super proud that Penny wanted to cut her hair after a lot of difficult conversations with her about hair loss during the many months before."
You look so beautiful, so good. I'm gonna stay right here and I'm going to once it's my turn. Yeah.